Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright, now look. So for this one, it's gonna be about my response to what I had to say about Robert Kelly being in prison. You know what I'm saying? Now I done made a live and a video about this situation months ago. So if you just not tuning in and you don't know what I'm talking about, go back into my live and my video that I made about R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? I was saying how he in there going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like them boys on his ass. They trying to take that booty and all of it. You know what I'm saying? And from the reports I was hearing, they was in there passing him around. You know, and I was trying to let y'all know that when you go to prison, that celebrity status that you have in the world, it don't mean nothing, man. It don't mean nothing. So I was getting a lot of backlash about it. Oh, he got money. He's straight. He R. Kelly. He good. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Okay. Well, here's the response to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let y'all hear this. This is coming from a guy that was actually in prison with R. Kelly. I'm not saying that he did all this time with him. He was in there for a long time or anything, but he was in there with him. And this is what he got to say. I'm gonna let him say what he got to say, right? Nah, this is the channel it's coming from. Y'all probably can't really see that, but it's coming from Prison Stories 101. That is the channel it's coming from. The title says R. Kelly used to sing and crack jokes to stay safe in general population. All right.
Most people coming to prison with a talent is gonna use their talent. Is that the same thing with R. Kelly? He used to sing a lot, and I thought it was just him being in good spirit, but maybe he felt uncomfortable. Like he kept us laughing, so maybe he felt like he had to keep us laughing to keep us doing something to him. But I had control of that because he got off general population. Because I wasn't no shot caller. I couldn't call no shots, but the niggas who was calling shots had love and respect for me. Like I'm helping them with their cases or whatever. It's just love, you know what I'm saying? Like real respect, real like royalty, respect royalty. You know what I mean? So it was that. But with R. Kelly, it was like, man, this nigga ain't never did a day in jail. Now he in here with all these fucking lions and sharks and gorillas and shit. Like I know how he thinking. So shit, like I know how he thinking. So maybe he just felt like, man, you know what? I'm gonna behave how these niggas will want me to behave in here.
All right. Nah, y'all didn't heard that. That's the meat and potatoes of the situation. It's like an 8-minute video. And honestly, he kind of derailed the whole R. Kelly situation. Him and his homeboy, they got to talking about Terrence Gangster Williams. Y'all know who that is. That's Birdman brother that was knocking niggas' heads off. Guy went to prison and all of that shit. Now he out. I'm not going into detail about his story, but if y'all want to know about Terrence Gangster Williams, go ahead and check him out. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much what these guys did in this video. They spoke on the whole little R. Kelly situation for like a minute and then they went left. But I caught that little part of it. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, see, I was just saying this. You know what I'm saying? Because in prison, they don't give a fuck who you is. Like that shit over with. You was that out there, but in there, you're a nobody. You gotta understand. In prison, you don't have money. You know what I'm saying? Like you might got a couple dollars in your account, but you don't have money, like actual green money, tangible money to touch. That's not a thing in prison. You know what I'm saying? You only have an account. And with that account, you only can spend so much at a time. You only can spend like $150 like every 2 weeks out of it. You don't never see the cash. It's just in your account. They give you a little bubble sheet with a list of items on it. And you got to bubble in the items that you want. That's how you get your commissary. and it take about 2 weeks for a week, 2 weeks, whatever, for the commissary to come in. The commissary ain't nothing but chips, a pop, you know what I'm saying, Zuzu, Wham Whams, summer sausages, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not nothing exclusive like no steak or, you know what I'm saying, a big ass pizza from your favorite pizza place or nothing like that. Like, it's fucking gas station shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think like, how long is it gonna be before a guy get tired of hearing your stories about you being a celebrity out there and what you did before they start pushing up on you? You know what I'm saying? Because another thing you gotta think about is with them guys in prison, they locked away from the world. So whatever celebrities out here is hype and doing it and all of that shit don't mean nothing to them because they not out here with them no more. So them type of people don't even align with them. When you go to prison, you become out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what happened with these guys when they go to prison. Eventually, they become out of sight, out of mind. So guess what? It's the same thing and vice versa. Y'all said fuck me while I'm in here. Fuck y'all. It's the same as they shit. So when you come in there, they treat you the same way as all the other inmates get treated. No matter what your stardom of fame was out in the street, you get the same treatment when you come in there. Oh, you in here with the big dogs, the lions, the sharks, the tigers, the bears. You in here with us, so you about to get on the time that we on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a little hot out here, you know. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? You in there with the big dogs, and they don't care nothing about you was Robert Kelly out there. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't mean absolutely nothing to them or your money. Because again, you only can spend so much at a time anyway. And a lot of them guys in there, they got money. They got girls sending them money. They got their cousins sending them money. They got their brothers sending them money. They don't need Robert Kelly money. Another thing about this money shit, right? Before you even go to prison, the system take about a good 80% of your money through court cases, lawyer fees, this fee, that fee, restitution, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of your money get ate up before you even get to prison anyway. So that's another reason why them guys in there don't care about your money because by the time you get there, you don't got nothing anyway. You know what I'm saying? You just another six numbers, just like everybody else in that bitch. And it's only gonna be so many jokes you can crack, only so many songs you could sing, only so many stories you could tell before one of the guys or two of the guys or 10 of the guys get on your ass. Hey man, that was all cool and everything, but it's time to check in. Been that ass over. You know what I'm saying? You in the big house where they don't get no pussy or none of that. Like, this is the pussy. You are the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Especially for somebody like him that wasn't in the streets, wasn't on nothing, ain't ready for shit, none of that. Man, they in there slicing that boy up, bending him over all type of ways. You know what I'm saying? For people like him, they get them first because they easy targets. They know that he ain't gonna fight back. They know that he don't got no argument about nothing. It ain't nothing he can say. He been convicted on what he did. Everybody seen the trial all on TV. He can't come in there with no stories. He got to deal with whatever the fuck he got coming. And that's how them niggas in there talking to him. Nigga, you was out there messing with a 6 year old. Woo woo. Oh, okay. Well, we about to put six of these dicks in your ass. How about that? You know what I'm saying? How about that? How about that? So yeah, again, man, this is just my response. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people said Kale's not dealing with that. He all right. He good. Blah 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 blah. Well, this actually just came from a guy that was in prison with Kills. And he said Kills is in there singing and cracking jokes to keep people off his ass. If Kills is so prominent, like people saying he is, and he not getting touched, and he don't got to worry about nothing, then he won't be in there singing. Why is he in there singing to a group of men? Make that make sense. Can you imagine yourself being in prison singing to a bunch of men? Why would you be doing that? It's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's for a reason. What? What type of man you think, like a man like R. Kelly, they got vocals? You know what I'm saying? They rock many shows, have millions of fans. What make you think he go from all that to go sitting in the can with a bunch of lions, tigers, and bears, and now he in there singing to them? See, I told y'all before, shit like that is things that you're not gonna hear of out here. You know what I'm saying? Unless it come from somebody that was in there with him, and this just came from somebody that was in there with him. So he further confirmed what I was saying. It's been another episode of Roll Up a Power Up. So get your blunts rolled and you drink pour.